Justice Department says a Boise ordinance is unconstitutional, as is criminalizing homelessness.
The department opposes the city law that says homeless people cannot sleep in public places, saying it's not a crime to be homeless. On Your Side's Lauren Johnson is live in studio tonight with our big story.
Roland and Michelle, the Justice Department urged a federal judge to block a Boise ordinance that makes it a crime to sleep in a public place when the homeless shelter space is unavailable. But in talking to the mayor's office today, they say no such ordinance exists. Mike Journey with the Boise mayor's office says that the city does want to keep everyone safe, which is why they have a law against camping in public places.
For the city of Boise, this is a public health and safety issue. We work really closely with the populations that are experiencing homelessness and with the service providers to ensure that everyone is taken as well care of in the situations that they're in as possible.
The Department of Justice says the ordinance is punishing people for being homeless. The head of the department's Civil Rights Division says many homeless cannot find a place to sleep indoors because Boise's shelters are over capacity. Journey says that isn't the case.
The notion that there is no room in the shelters is not right.
But the Civil Rights Division also points to homeless people with disabilities who might not have accessibility to shelters. They say Boise's law violates their rights. They explain that if a person has nowhere to go, then an anti-camping ordinance criminalizes them for being homeless.
Our law enforcement officers who work closely with the populations that are experiencing homelessness are in contact with the service providers on a regular basis, on a daily basis, in order to ensure that there is capacity for services, so that when they do find someone who needs something, then they can direct them to the right place.
This dispute began in 2009 with a lawsuit filed by homeless people camping in public places. But just last year, Boise City Council voted not to enforce its laws on camping when the homeless shelters are full.
The ordinance on this issue specifically states that law enforcement will not ticket anyone for camping in the city of Boise if there is no capacity in the shelters.
But whatever the laws are in Boise, it looks like the dispute hasn't been resolved, at least not for now.
The premise behind the filing today is completely erroneous.
In 2007, a federal appeals court ruled that Los Angeles' anti-camping ordinance was also unconstitutional, but that decision was vacated after they agreed to build more shelter space. Live in studio, Lauren Johnson, Fox 9 on Your Side.